Second question ko dun sa mga previous members nung senior high na nag-mature na ngayon, di ba? Like yung love team ni Team Poch, di ba? Nila Cyril and Elijah, saka yung sila Andrea. Parang how mature yung magiging character nyo rito? And ano yung mga natutunan nyo on your journey doing this character na mas mature na? Gaano ka mature yung character niyo? Parang pinakita yata dun sa previously may mga kissing scene din si Tim Poch, di ba? Parang ganun.
Feeling ko po, nag-mature sila pero pero yung tipong hinahanap pa rin yung kanilang mga sarili. Pero kung i-compare ko si Tim nung sa senior high dito sa High Street, mas confident siya. At hindi na siya takot kung paano niya express yung love niya dun sa kay Poch. At kung paano niya ipaglaban si Poch dun sa family niya. Ayun, mas matapang na si Tim ngayon. In terms naman sa trabaho, siguro nandun pa rin yung takot ni Tim kasi nga bilang police parang natatakot siya na ma-discover yung kanyang totoong identity. Kaya ginagawa niya lang yun para lang sa trabaho. Yeah. Na-spoil ko ba? Na-spoil ko din.
Miggy naman, Miggy, ha?
Sa'yo eh. Sabi ko sa'yo eh. Ito talaga. Okay lang yun. Okay lang yun.
Forensic.
Hindi mo naman sinabing namatay si ano eh. Ay, sorry. Di ba pinatay ni ano?
Miggy.
Well, siguro with Poch, I think, well, nung senior high kasi laging lang naman siya parang alagad lang kasi nga he doesn't have means, wala siyang pamilya around him. So, feeling ko yun nga with meeting Tim and being with Tim na in the long run. So, I feel like mas kaya niya na sigurong saluhin yung sarili niya and I know what he wants. Like, parang alam ni Poch kung ano yung gusto niya nang gawin talaga, basically. Pero yun nga, still tama yung sinabi ni Zidge na yeah, mature in a way, but you know, still finding themselves in the process pa rin sila ng ano ba dapat yung kailangan namin gawin? Ano bang dapat kong gawin as of now to be what I really want, yeah, and need. Siguro mas yun. Yeah, that's a secret. I can't really. Yeah, I won't.
Sorry po.
Yes, yes.
Di pwede sabihin ni si John.
Police.
Spoil siya. Baka isipin niya.
Pero nagustuhan natin yung yakap, no? Yung yakap doon. Sa scene na yun, sa first, yung nag-reunion, no? We love that so much. Kay Alan, yeah, for
How about Cyril and Elijah? Being a teenage mom, di ba? Napakalaki ng role mo dito sa Cyril.
For me po, about maturity, siguro, isa si Roxy sa pinaka may malaking change. And feeling ko, hindi naman forced, pero masyadong napaaga yung pagiging mature niya. Kasi kailangan niyang mag-raise and kailangan niyang mag-guide ng isang human being. And I feel like, knowing Roxy na maagang naulila, I know na she will do anything para maka-raise ng isang bata na ma-experience ng batang yun lahat ng hindi niya na-experience nung times na wala silang magulang ng ate niya. So, actually, malapit na po ako maabutan ni Argus. Maturity na lang talaga yung nag-work kay Roxy, hindi na yung height. Hindi, pero ayun po, feeling ko makikita natin yung struggle ni Roxy as a mother and also yung pagiging independent niya, yung pagpapakita kung gaano pa rin siya ka-strong. Pero deep inside, we know na nahirapan din siya.
EJ.
Nag-mature ka ba dito?
Elijah.
Opo. Hello po. Hi, Kuya Alan. Nag-mature si Archie for sure. Nakita niyo naman po sa abangan, nasa kulungan, no? So, wala siyang choice kung hindi mag-mature. Nakaka-mature talaga yung nasa kulungan ka. But, I'm excited to see what Archie does when and if he gets out of there. But, dami na kasing nangyari kay Archie Aguero. Of course, namatay si Harry, yung dad nila. He was the only man of the house, whatever that means in a conventional Filipino household. So he had a lot of responsibilities. Kaya excited po ako malaman ninyo kung paano siya nag-end up sa kulungan with all those responsibilities in hand. Kaya wala rin po ako masyado masabi pa about Archie, but thank you po sa question.
Thank you. And last, Andre and Juan Carlos.
Hire po yung question. Sorry. No, wala po masyado actually. Na joke lang. Pero for Gino, especially for Gino, as you saw naman ho with the first episode, that was first 2 episodes, right? Sobrang nagbago yung belief niya and yung values niya. Kasi nung sa senior high, siya pa tong medyo bully-bully na brooding na ewan-ewan na ano, walang pake sa life, ganun. But then with High Street, parang all of a sudden, Gino has this sense of guilt with everything that his dad did, and then he wants to correct all of these mistakes that Gov did, and especially seeing Gino's mom, si Cecil, going through that whole thing even me as a person, I don't understand what's going on with Gino's mom. So, that's the thing. Blythe mentioned that kanina, alam mo yun, we expect our children to take care of us when we're older, but the thing is, it's not just financially, because Gino, they're not really having that many issues when it comes to the financial side of things, but then Gino has that issue of his mom going through that whole psychological and mental and still being there for your family. And napakabigat nun para kay Gino. And alam mo yun, parang yun, siya rin yung naging, tumayong tatay para sa pamilya niya, all of a sudden. So, yeah, in terms of maturity, I believe that Gino has really matured a lot, especially choosing that line of work, you know, being in law, so that he can help the victims of Papa Gov. And ayun, wala. I feel like yung values ni Gino, it's something that I feel like a lot of viewers should really look up to. Yeah.
All right.
Kay Sky, honestly, I think Sky sa season 1 was mature na for her age eh. Mature na siya mag-isip para sa edad niya noon at 16, 17. Pero nagkulang lang siguro siya sa emotional maturity kasi ang lagi niya nauuna is yung sarili niya at nagiging impulsive siya masyado. So dito sa season 2, makikita natin na mas may consideration na siya sa time and feelings ng ibang tao. Hindi na niya lagi masyadong pinupush yung mga paniniwala niya or issues niya sa iba. At dito naman, sa pinagkaiba nila ni Sky, maliban sa maturity, I think makikita natin na medyo mas nag-loosen up lang siya. Kasi season 1, wala siyang ibang inisip kundi yung justice ng kambal niya. Ngayon, di ko alam kung napansin niyo, pero nakakapag-joke na si Sky ng konti. Nagsismile na siya, thank God. Nagsismile na si Sky. And ayun, nag-aayos na din siya. Pero siguro sa maturity, I think getting there pa lang si Sky. Kasi parang ngayon niya palang inisip yung sarili niya eh. Kasi buong season 1, buong teenage years siya, wala siyang ibang inisip kundi yung kapatid niya. So parang ngayon pa lang din ni Sky nakikilala kasi yung self niya eh. And ngayon lang siya nakaka-form ng mga hobby, ng mga gusto niya. Kaya I think she's getting there pa lang po.
Okay, thank you. Congratulations, Team Heist.
Thank
Para kami
you.
nanood ng pelikula dito sa
Really?
because of the
Thanks.
cinematic scenes. Congratulations.
Alright, thank you so much, Kuya Alan Sangkon. But of course, friends, we also have questions from our social media.
Before, I understand we prefer physically magtanong na po ang mga
Okay.
members ng media. Si Albert Abilido, I think, the head of PEBA. Andyan. Pero mamaya. Before that, we'd like to thank the following for the loot bags they provided. Siyempre si Andrea, brilliant skin. Thank you, Blythe, ha? Si AC naman gave Ready Set Glow Cosmetics. Thank you.
Wow.
At siyempre si Dimples naman, dami-daming pinamigay. Mega
Yes.
Mackerel, thank you din po. Sante Barley Max, Generica Drugstore, and Unilab. Thank you din sa and your endorsements. Thank you. Okay, Miss Gainiel.
Okay, ready na si Albert. Okay, go ahead.
Ayan. Oo, relevant ang mga tanong yan. Mahusay magtanong yan. Head yan ng PEBA. Philippine Entertainment Bloggers Association.
Thank you, Kuya EJ. Ang hindi kita tao. Okay. Hey, mabuhay. Congratulations. Ayan. I'll address my question to Miss Anna and to Mon. Kasi, grabe. As in, talagang, parang yung experience for episode 1 and 2 was parang kahit kay Sir Mon, kahit wala ka namang ginawa, di ba? Kung nahiga ka lang naman. Pero grabe yung tatak talaga. Nasa sa inyong dalawa talaga yung parang mas ano. Pero like from your end, although we have seen already in senior high how crazy you were, ganyan, but how crazier you can get here on High Street.
Well, for me, yeah. Pretty crazy, I think. I think it's gonna get crazier. I feel like my two directors are bringing me towards that. But again, I don't know. I'm just preparing myself na whatever they give me, matatawid ko. And that, you know, that the complex character of Cecil, I can really bring out, no? So that it's not just craziness, but really layers in her character that brings out this thing, this thing in her character. So I'm excited. I'm really excited for that, and I have two wonderful directors guiding me there. And of course, the writing also is amazing. So I'm just so happy that my character is growing this way.
Well, to be honest, hindi pa namin alam saan papunta talaga ang mga characters namin. Style
Sinabi
yan
mo
ng,
rin yan ng senior high, pero ang
Style-
bongga-bongga ng
Oo,
reveal
eh.
sa character
Style
mo.
ng production yan at saka ng mga directors namin para pati kami mismo ma-surprise. Pero sa thinking ko, sa aking kumbaga characterization, imagine si Governor Acosta, isang governor, may-ari ng isa sa pinaka-prestihiyosong Northford High at halos namatay na pero eto bumangon uli. Sa first line pa lang ng dream sequence ni Sky, sabi ni Gov, sinira mo ang lahat sa akin. Kinuha mo ang lahat. Wala kang itinira. Sinira mo ang pamilya ko. So parang dun pa lang, makikita mo na kung saan papunta yung karakter ni Gov Acosta. Kung sakasakaling makarecover siya.
Bakit as go ka nagsasalita?
Oo nga, ewan ko ba?
In character
Kaya-
pa po yun,
Ano kasi ko.
Ang husay, go mo.
Oo di ba?
Bongga-bongga.
Ay, pitch yung totoo ko pero pag ganyan, gagiging gobe.
Ayan. And yung last na lang is to the directors. Kasi like, it seemed na parang lahat dito, hindi nyo pa fully nakwento kung saan papunta yung mga characters nila, ganyan. Pero how are you from your end determining the right path for these characters and especially developing them na mag-fit sila sa end goal nyo for their character?
Deliberately style mo ba to? Kasi parang may ganyan ka lately, ha? Kay Dirty Linen, ginawa mo yan. Walang masabi yung cast mo kung saan pupunta, pero feeling ko ito yung dynamic mo with your creatives. I don't know how you do this, Direk, Onat.
Hindi lang para sa cast kasi yun . We're trying to protect the audience. Kasi pagka alam ng characters masyado pupuntahan, bilang napakahuhusay nilang artista, kahit hindi pa panahon para magbato sila ng nuance, babato na nila. Kasi alam nila kung ano yung character nila. So if you tell them exactly where their character is going, magbabato sila ng no. Kasi mahuhusay sila At ma-pick up ng audience na, ay, may binatong ganong look. Ibig sabihin, itong pupuntahan. No. Pag hindi nila alam, wala silang binabatong ganong look, di ba?
Oo nga, no.
Mahusay sila kasi. So yun. So yan ang number one, kung bakit di ba masyadong pinapalam sa kanila yung mga totoong pupuntahan ng characters nila. Para may maitatago, not just for themselves, but also for the audience. Kasi yun. Yung galing nila bilang artista sometimes works against them pagka masyadong marami silang alam. Pangalawa, dun sa question na Where are we taking the characters? Itong High Street kasi primarily is a story of 21, 22-year-old kids who are just learning to navigate life, fresh out of college. Alalahanin natin, mga panahong tayo yan, that's the most difficult, that's the most fun time. Nung bagong lahat tayo, fresh graduate, tas bagong ano, that's the most fun time, but also that's the most difficult time. Diba? Add to that all these characters are coming from a heavy PTSD. Naka-post-traumatic diba, syndrome to mga to dahil sa trauma ni Gov. Diba? So, they've all been formed. Yung formation nila was actually happened during a very dark time in their life. When they were, sabi nga dun sa isa sa mga characters sa editorial, they lived under a world ruled by the dark governor, and they lived 6 years of their life under that. So, lahat ng characters nila were shaped under that darkness. So, hindi lang si Gino ang ano dito, ang character who's undergoing post-traumatic stress syndrome, but everybody actually has been severely affected by what happened in Northford. So, doon tumatakbo ang kwento natin. Kaya hindi mahirap hanapan ng hindi mahirap hanapan ng issues. Kasi lahat sila may bit-bit na trauma. Di ba gano'n naman yan pag pinanggaling ka sa isang malalim na malagim, lalo you've been under a malagim na nakaraan, like governor. Yan. Everybody gets affected by that.
Direk Lino, ikaw, meron ka daw laging bagong binibigay sa kwento, sa
siguro,
proseso.
With working with Direk Onat and the creative team, unang-una, napakagaling nung mga artista natin dito. And something we always work on is yung why, bakit. Kung paano, susunod na yun. Pero yung bakit, galit tayo sa isang tao, pakikiusapan natin o sisigawan natin. May nakasakit sa atin, paano tayo hihigante? So I think yung motivation with us is very clear. What the character does, yun ang secret. So, Miss Ana, love. Sino bang hindi nabaliw sa pag-ibig? Diba? So hindi natin alam gagawin niya. Pero ang alam natin, grabe ang pagmamahal niya kay Gov. So, I think yun yung pinangahawakan ng mga characters Yung motivation. Kung anong gagawin nila next, I think yun yung secret, yun yung surprise, yun yung constantly hinahanap namin. Pero the why, I think, is very clear for all the characters and the show.
Ayun.